You ever had the FUFU?
Yeah, that's what you ain't seen it. That's
What's
what my
to
grandma
it?
be made. I just ate that like 2 days ago. What you want,
Yeah.
son?
I
Fufu good as hell.
I gotta see. I want to
It's
see what's
good
to
as
it.
hell.
What the white stuff is the
The
FUFU,
white stuff.
right?
Yeah, that's the fufu.
What
mix.
is it?
It's like
What it tastes like? What it tastes like?
It's like cassava, it's like dough. Like,
yeah.
like doughy kind of. Like,
What does it taste like?
doesn't really have a taste.
it don't got a taste. That's what the soup
That's
is
what
for.
I heard.
the meat
That's what I
for.
heard. So what is it?
So think of mashed potatoes when nothing like no gravy, no, but it's like thicker to where it stick. It don't.
Yeah, I gotta see what's to it one day.
That's what the soup is for. The
And
meat.
then the soup. What
it
kind
could
of
be any
soup?
type of.
Would
It
be
could be any type of soup. It
hot
could be.
chicken with.
It could be chicken soup. It could have oxtail in it. It could have turkey meat in it. It could have certain parts. It might be fish soup. They got light peanut butter soup. It could be
Peanut
okra.
butter soup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see what's
It's,
to that, man.
it's good.
Is it any restaurants?
Nah, don't do that. I'm gonna get you some homemade. I don't know how they making it in these restaurants. I don't trust them. When you really African, you don't go to no restaurant. Man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You might go to a family,
That's
family
like a Mexican
friend.
going to Taco Bell.
Yeah, you don't go. Yeah, see, we black, we have to go to
Right.
a taco spot, but nah, folks, I got you. Don't worry.
Is that your favorite African dish?
Nah, I like jollof.
What's the
Jollof
ingredients
is
of
rice.
jollof? Rice?
Yeah, so rice is like tomato paste.
Tomato paste with
People
rice?
put my granny. She put corned beef in it.
Corned beef,
like little-
tomato
like
paste,
little-
and rice?
Yeah.
And that shit fast.
That's good as hell. If I grew up on that, boy, I'd be 6'5", 2. I mean, I wouldn't be sitting in front of this camera.
You said,
Jollof good as hell.
get
Yeah,
ready
but
for
I'm-
the All-Star break, man.
Man, what? Jollof good as hell. I'm different though. They got a spinach stew. It's a stew. Like imagine, people gonna laugh at me when they watch this. Though my analogies. Like imagine greens.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like greens might have turkey meat in it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So there's I'll say an African version. I'm Ghanaian. So what I was told, it's called spinach stew, and it's the same concept. It's not greens, it's spinach, but it's cooked like the texture the same way. And then like you could put meat in there. I put that on top of my rice.
That sounds decent.
Yeah, I put that on top of my rice.
Like
But they
greens,
laugh at me.
cabbage, all that type of
Yeah, you're supposed to do it with like white rice.
Yeah,
But like
sure.
I do it with jollof because I like all the flavor. And they laugh at me, but
Okay.
I don't care.
What kind of drinks from Africa that we might not know about?
Yeah, I don't
not
know.
too many.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, yeah, malts, but they have that area.
It's this dude. What's his name? Is it DJ Prophet or some shit?
You from here?
Nah, he from Africa. He be on Facebook and he make like
I
the
find it
videos
maybe
of
on
him eating
Facebook.
and shit. He be eating fufu and shit, but he always got like this drink. It's like a
I gotta look
don't know
that
if
up
it's a
after
deal
the
or something.
yeah, I ain't seen that. You seen it? Yeah, I ain't seen
I
it.
can't think of. But yeah, that's dope, man. So with you being African, man, is that something that you ever incorporate into the music? Because I noticed a lot of African artists been really
showing
been
out this
blowing
past
up,
year.
and Akon had some comments recently that rubbed a lot of people the wrong
We
way.
gotta talk about that then. But
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Like I listen to a lot of Afro beats, Ampiano, Afro pop, Afro soul.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah, it's a lot of good artists. Like we talking about Beyond Wizkid and Davido, and no disrespect to them, but like it's a lot of artists. I learned some
See,
moves
I
every
just
day.
found out about Wizkid not too long ago. They interviewed the artist up at Empire.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is his name?
I feel like he popped it off for like the Afrobeat scene because he made what's that song Essence.
I'm not sure.
That was like I feel like he popped it off as far as like getting people over here in America drawn into Afro beats and the sound.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's probably like a year maybe and a half. I don't know. I lose track of time with COVID, but like yeah.
For sure.
And then I feel like Davido, even though he been making music, he came in after that. Now like there's so many Afro parties. I haven't done one yet though. But
For
like
sure.
DJ, I want to though. I'm finna put out an Afro beat mix. I already put out one. That was like my second mix I ever put out back in like June. But now I'm gonna do one because I need to clean it up. I'm a better DJ than I was then. So like yeah, I'm gonna do another one.
Okay. So with you being African, I want to ask you about these Akon comments, man.
All right.
So I don't know if you're familiar, but he was basically saying that African performers perform better than Americans because
I saw that.
they performers from birth type shit, and Americans be like
It's a
drunk
pride
and
thing.
high on the stage and shit. How you feel about that?
It's a pride thing. I agree with him in a way. He's saying that Africans take more, or he's feeling compared to Americans, he feels that Africans, from what I got from it, just take more pride in like what comes into being an artist, like stage presence, all of that stuff. You feel like they're better performers. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Cause I haven't been to one, like a concert with any African artist, but I watch them on YouTube and stuff, and like the way that it goes, and the energy. Like I watch African concerts here, and then the ones over there be turned. Like I don't know if you see Meek Mill over in Ghana right now.
No, I ain't see that.
Meek Mill in Ghana right now. It's a lot of Chance went to Ghana. Like when they went to Ghana, that shit makes the news. It's on all the social media. It's cool. It's raw. Like them concerts be turned. They be in arenas like where they play soccer right. They'll empty it all out, and that shit be cool. It look cool from a distance.
And still speaking on the Meek Mill, he's what you would a so-called African American, and over there they straight African. Is there with you being African and having family from America and Africa, do they look at Black Americans different from Africans? Is it the same thing? Is it in a good way or a bad way, or is it we just different people?
It's from my experiences, it's a bad way. Like they call it Black Americans and stuff like that, or the blacks. But like, you know, it's not necessarily a good thing. But it's because of what they're shown about us here. So like, if in Ghana right now, if they talk about Chicago, what do you think they talking about? How do you think that making us as Black people look? When they looking at the rates, the murders, the numbers, when they looking at what we're known for, the drill, all of that. No. It's not, and that's not just Chicago. I don't want to put Chicago in a bad light. Right, that's just how they look at it.
That's America, period.
Yeah, like we're not focused, and now we rely on the government, food stamps, and SNAP assistance, all that stuff. Like it's not really a good thing, at least from my experiences. They used to call me outcast. I ain't care. Like,
would you ever consider living
over there? Yeah. When I went over there, I was cool. Yeah, nobody did. I wasn't bullied.
I don't mean like that. I'm just saying, like personally, like man, one day I'm gonna have a crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, vacation. Yeah, it's a lot of y'all favorite artists and celebrities with vacation houses in Nigeria and Ghana and the surrounding countries, and y'all don't even know it. Like, yeah, it's beautiful. It's different because you got to think. Like I said, the same way how they show blacks, like black people in a not so good light over there. What do they show Africa to us? They showed us poor, ain't no buildings. I went over there. I was in the movies. I was in the mall.
Yeah, that's what I don't.
Yeah, it was. At least it's not like that everywhere. But think about it. It's
a
not.
Whole continent.
Yeah, it's a whole. And then think about Illinois, Chicago. I don't know why Springfield, the capital. I don't know what go down on. It should have been made out with the capital. But like Chicago is not, the Chicago scene is not everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not a city everywhere. There's places where like there's only one gas station.
They don't even some Abraham Lincoln monument.
Yeah, where there's just fields and stuff. So like, when I went to Ghana, it's cool. It's nice buildings. Like I stayed there a month. Ate good.
Oh yeah.
They had my people over there live better than I live over here. They had like gold railings on the stairs, all type of stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
They get cars shipped from here to there.
That's money.
One time, this was some years ago. I was a shorty. I was probably like 16. I didn't know it was their car, but I have an uncle that lives over in Ghana, and he bought an Audi SUV. And I don't know if they bought it here or something, but it was in America. They bought it here.
You don't drive on the right side out there, do you?
Huh?
You don't drive, the wheel ain't on the right side out there,
is it? I don't think so. Okay. Only in London. Okay. Yeah, but now in Africa, I think they drive on the correct side. Yeah. But now they had an Audi SUV shipped here. Or something, they bought it here and they had to ship it to Ghana. But I got to drive it for like 2 weeks before it got shipped because you can't just ship out something in one day. We talking about on a boat. Like international mail, for real. You getting a car delivered to you. So
I ship a car to Ghana. I ain't never paying a car note again.
Yeah, it was cool. I went to Ghana.
I ain't gonna come get this motherfucker.
Funny thing is, like, I went to Ghana like a year later. The same car, I seen it. Like when I went to Ghana, the same. I got pictures with everything. Like I'm like, damn, they really be. And that was my first time in Ghana, and that was my first time just seeing like my family, like seeing things like, damn, they just had a car shipped, brand new. I drove this car before they drove this car, brand new from a whole nother continent. And that's motivating.
And you mentioned the drill stuff and all the stuff that's going on in the cities in the United States. What's the youth like in Africa?
I can't speak too much on that, but I know they like it.
Okay.
Yeah, like the couple interactions I've had, I know they
not just necessarily drill. Like, what's the
what do they
overall
like?
mindset? Is they like trying to go to school, or they what's
If you
you
got
could
those type
speak
of
on
parents, you trying to go to school. If you got your own dreams, the music is very heavy. You got kids who dance out there. Like they just pursue their dreams if they can to the best of their ability. So yeah.
Okay.